Well, the birds, the robins, have returned, and I've been seeing them in the backyard. I've been seeing them in my backyard at home. I've seen them on my way to and from school. This book is all about robins and baby robins and robins' eggs. So let's listen. The robins in your backyard, and I bet you have some in your backyard. Sometimes, then they fly away. On a frosty March morning, patches of crunchy snow lie on brown grass. Cheerily, cheer up, cheerily, sings the robin redbreast to herald springtime's arrival. Every spring, robins fly north from their southern home to nest in the land where they were born. Some robins migrate over 1,000 miles in 2 weeks. To guide them, the birds use rivers, mountains, and coastlines like road maps. And when they arrive, the robins are tired and hungry. Scratch, poke, plunge. The robin gulps a hatching insect. Before long, the male robin claims a territory. Cheerily, this yard is mine, he sings. His song attracts several females, but only one will choose him as her mate. Together, they will begin to make a nest. See the irises in the corner? And the daffodils by the trees. See the daffodils? First flowers of spring, some of them. The female selects the fork of an evergreen branch. It's well hidden where people and animals will not disturb it. She weaves twigs softened by morning dew. Her mate brings straw and bits of string. Next, she packs the inside of the nest with wet mud. She presses her mud against the sides to form a cup. Finally, she lines the nest with fine, soft grasses. Several days have passed, and now there are 3 shiny blue eggs in the nest. The eggs stay warm under Mother Robin's breast feathers. From time to time, she rolls each egg to keep it warm all over so that the baby inside can grow. If you could look inside the egg, you'd see a tiny embryo and a yellow yolk surrounded by watery liquid. The yolk provides food for the embryo as it grows into a bird. See, count the eggs, 1, 2, 3. And this is what it would look like if you could see inside the egg. There's the embryo or the baby robin. It's not fully developed yet. Still working. A hungry squirrel has climbed too close to the nest. Tuk, 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 teek, cries the male robin. Neighboring robins snap their beaks and dive bomb the intruder. Cheech, 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 cries the tormented squirrel. He scampers down the tree to look for food somewhere else. Squirrels, snakes, raccoons, blue jays, and crows like to eat robin's eggs. Two weeks after the robin lays her eggs, there's a tiny crack in one egg. Chip, 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 push. What's happening? Crack, crack, chip, push. It's a chick. Using a tool on the tip of its beak called an egg tooth, the chick breaks open its shell and wriggles out. The baby robins are weak and helpless. Their eyes are closed and only a few dowdy feathers cover their pink skin. If you hold a nickel, that's how much a newly hatched robin weighs. In 6 days, the robin's eyes open and their feathers start to grow. Nesting robins grow really fast. If you grew at the same rate, you would weigh 90 pounds by the time you were 10 days old. At night, the babies snuggle under Mother Robin's wings and body feathers. Her mate sleeps in a nearby tree along with other neighborhood male robins. Feeding baby robins keeps both parents busy. Every 10 minutes from sunrise to sunset, they feed earthworms, insects, and juicy berries to their hungry babies. The young robins stretch their necks, clamoring for food. Each can eat 14 feet of earthworms in one day. Do you see them stretching their necks for food? By the end of 2 weeks, the restless youngsters stretch and exercise their stubby wings. They use their beaks to preen their ruffled feathers. These clean, smooth feathers keep the birds warm and waterproof. The time to leave the nest has arrived. Hop, flutter, plop. Learning to fly can be dangerous. Bad weather and predators like cats are the young robin's greatest enemies. Father robin scurries about for 2 more weeks while he feeds and protects his rowdy brood. Nature also protects the fledglings. See how their speckled breast feathers camouflage them among light dappled blades of grass? The robin fledglings are now fully grown. They can find their own food and no longer mistake twigs for tasty caterpillars. Unlike humans, the robin's eyes are on the sides of its head. The robin cocks its head when hunting, then snatch, the prey is gone. The young robins stay in their territory throughout the summer. Meanwhile, their parents build a new nest and raise another family. It's now September. The young robins' speckled feathers are replaced by charcoal gray and brick red feathers like those of their parents. The shorter, cooler day signals that it's time for the robins to begin their long journey south. How we miss their morning melody. Perhaps you'll be the first to hear their happy song when the robins return next spring. You can look for robins in your backyard or on your walks. Happy bird hunting, robin hunting.